Hi guys, welcome back to Healthy and Delicious. So we are now on to our second course of the day. We're going to be making some no-guilt pasta.
Wow, no-guilt pasta.
So we're going to use a vegetable instead of the pasta. So
I can see you have a spiralizer over
that's
here.
right. So we're going to use a yellow squash, so it looks more like spaghetti. You could also use a regular zucchini, zucchini noodles. Those are very popular now.
They're very popular right
yeah,
now.
but if you use the yellow squash, it kind of looks more like pasta. So if you have kids at home or husband, boyfriend, they might be more likely to eat this because it doesn't look green, right? Or you can start by just mixing this into regular pasta. So you're kind of hiding that vegetable because it does cook down.
We really go Italian no-guilt today.
That's right. But we're going to have a really delicious sauce. So
that's right. We're going to do a real bolognese sauce.
That's right.
But we're going to do it more like Italian immigrant style. We're going to do a quick bolognese.
That's right.
So I have here some ground beef. So you can do ground beef, ground pork, ground veal, kind of a mix. That's very typical. But in America, it's so easy to find ground beef. And I'm going to start with a little bit of olive oil, because that's the start of every meal in Italy.
That's right. They eat a lot of olive oil, which is maybe why they're healthier than us Americans.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
They have beautiful skin. That could have a lot to do with that olive oil.
Yeah, but you don't stay 3 hours in the cafe looking at people.
I know.
This is why, we don't age.
The stress level is lower.
So I'm going to start with a little mirepoix. So this is very classic. Onion.
So mirepoix is kind of like a base to a lot of recipes and soups, right? So onions, garlic, celery, and carrots.
Yeah, that's kind of like your usual suspect, but most of the recipe, the best recipe in the world, start with a mirepoix.
Exactly.
Even actually, Indian cuisine can start with mirepoix too.
It's a good base.
Yes, it is.
And if you chop your mirepoix or any of your vegetables nice and fine, that's going to help with them cooking quicker. So if you're trying to throw together a quick weeknight meal, cut it smaller, it's going to cook faster.
Yeah, specifically when you go home. I mean, the 101 is fully congested at night, and you can be home at 7 instead of 6. So you want to fix a nice meal for your family very quick. This is the way to go. So just get a little bit translucent. Is the right moment to put a little bit of my ground beef in there. Break it down, the ground beef. Create some caramelization a little bit and some flavor.
Yeah, caramelization is where all the flavor is. That's that nice golden brown. Yeah, golden brown color.
And break it down a little bit, that ground beef. So I don't want to put the salt right away because it's going to attract the ground beef water out and it's going to stop searing, start to boiling instead. So I don't get that nice flavor right now. I really want to create a little crispy, brown beef.
So that might confuse people a little bit. Because I know when you sear beef, you want to put salt and pepper on it, first, and then you sear it. But when you're doing more of like a sauce, you want to omit the salt till after you've browned it?
Yeah, it's better because there's a lot of water in there. If you put the salt right away, it's going to boil instead of searing. So you're missing a step that could add a lot of flavor into the... And you know what also tastes really good into a real bolognese sauce? It's a little bit of wine, of course. Gotta have a little bit of wine.
We're cooking Italian food, and you're on H&D, you gotta have some wine.
And you have a French man next to you, you gotta have wine.
Before I put wine,
I'm gonna put a little bit of dry basil in there.
Okay.
Get some flavor, start to cooking the dry basil. And I have here a little bit of fennel seeds. That's some original bolognese flavor right there.
Very nice.
Move that. And guess what? I bring the Chianti. Yeah, you gotta have the Chianti.
Classic stuff. So while you're opening the Chianti, I'm going to go ahead and spiralize our zucchini here. So it's actually summer squash, this little yellow one. So I'm just going to stick it onto my spiralizer. So these are pretty easy to find. You can get them online in lots of stores now. They're not too expensive.
And they're so in, right? I mean, like you can find them everywhere. You even have cookbooks all about spiralizing.
That's right, because you can spiralize a lot of things. You can do zucchini, of course. You could do carrots. You can do sweet potatoes and make some sweet potato hash browns or sweet potato noodles. But they give you these really fun, long noodles. So I find that kids really love them.
By the way, check it out. I pour a little bit of the wine in some concentrated tomatoes.
Okay. And why do you do that?
So it gives me a nice thick red sauce, very Italian immigrant. So in Italy, they will more use like just plum tomato, but concentrated tomatoes with the wine. You get a lot of flavor. Gives you that nice, that thick finish red sauce that you find in North Beach.
So I have my bowl here now of my zucchini squash noodles.
They are nice and spiralized.
My nice yellow squash.
I pour that in there as well. Check it out. It's going to become an instant bolognese in a second. So now I put my salt. Now I'm gonna put my pepper. And all those are now in there. The cherry tomatoes, always one of those tomatoes. They're just like so small, so it's so concentrated, it's packed on flavor. You packed all those flavors together, let them boil. Now it's time for cooking the pasta.
Okay, so to cook my little noodles here, I have a little bit of water in a saucepan.
And
obviously.
this is cool because this is the technique they use in the restaurant.
Exactly.
They pile cook the pasta, and when they have an order, they saute it a little bit with water and butter or water and olive oil.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of olive oil today so we get that flavor. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of salt here into our mixture.
Looks beautiful.
And they do cook down, so we'll go ahead and do them all. So I would say almost about a squash per person.
What it is, Italian no guilt, you know, so you can
eat as much as you want.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love about those kind of diet. Like if you only eat a salad for lunch, then don't make a tiny little salad. Make a huge salad.
Exactly.
You know, make it like you really mean it, because that's the only meal you're gonna get. Otherwise, 2 hours later, you're gonna line up into the fast food.
Exactly. And when you add in those fibers and all vegetables, that is really gonna keep you full. There's a few things I like to add to every meal. So we got that in our sauce there. So you gotta have protein. It's gonna really give you the energy, keep you full. If you're vegetarian, you can get in beans or something that also has the protein, but always get in protein in every meal. Then you're gonna get a good fat, right? So we have our olive oil here. And then we're gonna do our fiber, it's gonna be our veggies. So if you put that in every meal, that's really gonna be a complete healthy meal that's gonna keep you full and give you that energy you need to last all throughout the day.
And flavor, deliciousness. If deliciousness will be an ingredient, it definitely needed to be in every meal.
That's right.
Okay? This is the way that you're gonna go back and crave for those dishes.
So should we try a little bit of that Chianti since you opened it up?
Yeah. I was waiting for you to.
It's like that saying.
To be ready with the Chianti.
I cook with wine. I even put it in the food sometimes.
Oh. So this is a typical wine from Italy. Cheers.
How's our sauce doing over there?
And the sauce is wonderful. It's ready to go. What about the spaghetti?
We're getting there. Look, you can see they're reducing down.
Oh yeah. Let's start to put them on the plate then.
All right. So I'm going to kind of grab them here and pull them out of the water that there is, so we don't water down our sauce.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
There you go. Get your big plate of spaghetti noodles here. And we'll top it off with our beautiful sauce.
With the bolognese.
That looks so yummy. Fennel seeds, I think people are surprised by, and they don't think to put it in, but it does really go so nice with Italian food. Look at that.
And here we go.
Gorgeous.
You have it. Spaghetti alla bolognese. No guilt.
Let's give it a go.
I know in Italy, we roll the pasta.
Oh, that would be easier. Okay, let me try this.
And because you see how similar they are from spaghetti, it's
long. Might be never ending. We'll see.
Actually, I don't know if it's gonna end. That is so cool.
There you go.
And a little bit of the bolognese. Look at that.
Look at that big, beautiful bite. I'm gonna try some of your sauce here. That is tasty. Nice bolognese. Really yummy.
Thank you. Nice spaghetti.
So, pretty quick and simple. We did it here in less than 10 minutes. You could have dinner ready and on the table. Dessert snacks, lower guilt Italian desserts. Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.